be here, and yeah, let's go.
Yeah, sure.
3,
Three?
2, 1, go. Okay, I chose the Special 2 outfit because Ashley is invincible with that, and that's very essential in a few chapters. I will tell you more about that when I arrive. So I will play without sound here. That's pretty hard for me, but let's go. Okay, got the window shot, I believe. Yes, I got it. So what am I doing here? I activated the Dipman glitch, which is the most important glitch in Resident Evil 4. It increases my walking speed by almost 50% and the whole action speed. And that's very important to finish this game fast. It also helps me to trigger some important glitches like the Salazar float glitch and yeah, one other glitch which is very important in a new game speedrun. But yeah, you will see that later on. Alright, first difficult section without sound is the upcoming part, the village Pueblo. Okay, let's go. What the hell? Yeah, that happens.
Sometimes that woman right there should just survive randomly, so sometimes you can get really bad RNG here. This time it worked perfectly.
Ah, he survived, I have to kill him. Okay, fair enough. It was very slow, but yeah, it's fine.
Could have gone worse.
Yeah, could have gone worse.
Sound. And if you have a tactic that you have to count your steps, it can be quite hard if you don't have any sound, so you hear the steps. So yeah.
So right here it's very important that you activate the Dipman glitch very fast because this area is very short and you have to calculate the loading times and stuff. There are some areas where the loading times are very high but the areas are very long, but the Dipman glitch isn't worth there because the loading times are very long in the inventory. So you will notice that I will try to walk with the hand grenade as often as possible because the hand grenade increases my walking speed by 4.6%, which is very important during the runs. A further note here is that you can't destroy the furniture on GameCube NTSC, you have to push it. Alright, chapter 1-2. One side note and one downside of the Dipman glitch is that it gets cancelled on almost every occasion, like kicking up doors, taking damage and so on. That's why I throw a grenade here to make sure that I destroy these wooden doors, so I can maintain the Dipman glitch as long as possible. Wow, that was close.
That's clean.
Alright. That's not that close. It looks very close, but it isn't. The hitbox from the enemy is very tiny. So the next area is a little bit RNG. The first guy in this area likes to grab me pretty much, and if he doesn't scream alarm, I have to kill him because there's a tiny chance that I will pass him. Without sound, this area is stupid as well. Oh, okay, I was very lucky. Ah, that's bad. Okay. Alright, the internal difficulty counter got higher, so I have to take at least 2 hits. Hit me, please. Okay, no. Yeah, that was not RNG at all. If all of the guys got killed, the second guy will throw his axe instead of just slashing me, which is bad in this run. Because if the difficulty is low enough, I can kill Dalago in 10 hits instead of 11.
So you actually save quite a bit of time if you just manage to do that without getting hit or killing enemies. So one spear can save a lot of seconds.
Yeah,
in the
if you get the wrong pattern at the end, especially. Yeah. So because I didn't take any hits, I will get hit here in this area. Oh, what? Okay, screw that. 11 hit Talago it is. I haven't had this situation in the marathon before, and I don't need a backup strat for it. I just have to deal with the 11 hits Talago now. Oh, that was lucky. Usually I listen to the sound and I just pressed select in hopes of cancelling the cutscene as fast as possible. So some cutscenes cancel the Ditman glitch as well, that's why I have to reactivate it here. So right here I'm provoking the enemies, so I don't have to kill them. If you jump over too soon, the right guy will grab you most likely. We already found a new strat, but I haven't adjusted my inventory yet. We just throw a flash grenade there, which is a little bit faster. And yeah, just taking advantage of the 4.6% walking speed increase. Okay, that was okay. Because of the fact that I don't have sound, I don't want to risk it. In this boulder, you will instantly die if you fail that one.
Basically, if you end that Pokemon and sooner than you can, you will basically spawn more close to the water there.
Yes.
So you can save quite a bit of time if you just time that perfectly. And here is the upcoming boss.
Yeah, Dalago, the living nightmare in a Resident Evil 4 speedrun. Yeah. It will decide everything if you are going on world record pace or not. If you get a bad Dalago pattern, you will most likely not have a chance of getting the world record. But yeah, let's go. 11 hits Dalago incoming. Woo! On pro difficulty, you have to kill him in 12 hits, and you can't. Well, you can adjust the difficulty, but it's very, very hard and it takes long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, good. At least I got that. 5. Good pattern so far.
Very good pattern.
Alright. And the bad one. If I had like 10 hits Dalago, it would have been finished there and it would be the perfect Dalago fight, but no. Bad RNG strikes again. But that's Resident Evil 4, you have to live with that. Alright. 10 minutes, oh god. Oh god, no. Oh, that hurts. But okay, I will reach my estimate, don't worry. So now the first interesting part of the game arrives, the Waterfall Glitch. Luckily I don't need any sounds to finish that one, but I will show you two glitches, one very bad one and one very good one. First off, the Infinite Fall Glitch. You won't need that one during a speedrun, you don't want that during a speedrun, but I will show it to you anyway, just for entertainment. It's pretty easy to show you that on purpose, I guess. And that one is the PRL 412, the strongest weapon in the game. You can unlock it by completing pro mode. Oh well. I will trigger the checkpoint first and then explain the glitch. Because if you get the Infinite Fall Glitch, you have to reset the area, and I have to create a checkpoint here, up there. If I don't do that, I have to restart basically the whole chapter. Just in case I get it. Okay, that's fine, yeah. So if I jump down here, I will get the Infinite Fall Glitch. Let's go. Woo, alright. That's the Infinite Fall Glitch. If you get that one, you have to reset the game. Or restart from the checkpoint. That's why I created the checkpoint here. It's not a frame perfect glitch, well, if you're nervous, you won't get it. Okay, that should do it. Oh, what? No. Ah, that happens sometimes. Alright, got it. So that's the Waterfall Glitch. I can go out of bounds here and save like 15 seconds. Well, of course I didn't save anything because of the Infinite Fall Glitch and that one fail. But yeah. Okay, second boss fight, which is ridiculous even in New Game, because in New Game you will buy the rocket launcher anyway by selling 3 treasures. Yeah, just a one shot to El Giganten. Yeah, that's it. And in New Game every boss fight is easy because of that.
The rocket launcher is really powerful in this game. So.
Yeah, especially because of the costs. In New Game you just need 30,000 pesetas, which is like nothing in this game. And in New Game you buy like 5 rocket launchers. And yeah, of course the rocket launcher is very powerful. Hello Frank Disease. Hello. The Church of Death on 360. If you have installed the game for like 3 or 4 years, the game might crash there very often. So I suggest that you delete the game and reinstall it again. That will fix it. But whoops. Alright, it's Ashley time. Yes. Good thing that I don't have in-game sound because of that noise.
Yeah, that's true.
So she's fully invincible, but not ungrabbable, unfortunately. I don't really care about her invincibility because she isn't much of a problem during a speedrun if you can handle the game. I will just abuse her invincibility at several times to complete some rooms faster. But if you play her without the armor, it's not really easy mode. It's not easier if you can control the pace of the game. I equipped the flash grenade because I need it in the next area. And yeah, further note here, 4.6% additional walking speed. It pays off huge. Many people underestimate that. So the next part, this part here is a little bit stupid without sound, because you have to leave the door open for Ashley, and I orientate with the clanks. So I will just wait here. Yeah. I could leave this area sooner, but yeah. So be careful with that traps. If you don't have any sound here, just look at the enemies, and depending on which is pointing at you, you have to take a different route. But it doesn't matter which route you take. Most likely the left one is going to point at you. Right here it's RNG, but I want to avoid that. If this guy doesn't point at you, most likely he will grab Ashley.
That's a cool little flash. Flashing 3 people
Yes.
makes this area completed. Very easy.
You really have to be careful in this area with the bear traps. Bear traps, beer traps.
Here is the cabin fight.
Serious time.
Yes.
No, this area is basically the easiest area in the game. Unfortunately, I don't have sound here. So I need to be lucky a little bit. Well, I can hear something, but not from my monitor. It might help me a little bit. If Lewis gets attacked, I have to free him.
So you basically shoot one shot in each window, just the enemies will spawn.
Yes. You have to kill 40 Granados in order to advance, or you wait 5 minutes. Well, the second alternative is not that good, so I rather kill them quickly with the rocket launcher. It's very easy mode. There's just several rules that you don't do that too fast. If you do it too fast, the enemies won't spawn. That was a very good cabin fight, I believe.
Yes, very fast.
So switching back to the hand grenade again. Ashley, where are you? Okay. If you don't hear the clangs, I'm kind of scared. Alright, just leaving El Gigante behind.
So before in this room, we used the rocket launcher to blow up the gates, but apparently the grenades were faster, so
yeah,
we switch over to it.
especially in this version. If you play the GameCube version, there's no need to switch to the hand grenades because the switching wastes time because of the higher loading times. And on Xbox 360, it has the second best loading times, and it's definitely worth it. On PC, you even use the Ditman glitch in this area.
Yes.
It might pay off on 360 too, I'm not too sure. Okay, in this area I'm going to take 6 hits to adjust the difficulty. Some people might have seen Ryan Smith's video about the difficulty adjustment. Shoutouts to him. Just playing around here. Alright, I need 6 hits. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the golden egg will heal. Oh, okay, that hit. Well, these hits are fine. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So, deaths, stamina, and accuracy will influence the dynamic difficulty in this game. If you are acting bad, the game will become easier because the game thinks that you are bad, and yeah. On Pro difficulty, you can adjust the difficulty too, but it will take way longer. You have to die like 5 to 10, 20, 30 times to see an actual difference. I believe you, Sodayor, told me that you died like 10 times and you got a 2 hits Delago?
1 hit.
1 hit Delago, holy fuck.
Yeah, so
how often did you die?
I died like 20 times on the Quicktime event just to try out some things, and because a lot of people told me that when you play on professional the difficulty can't be adjusted, But I just wanted to try it out, and I died 20 times on purpose. Went to the lager boss fight, and apparently I one-shotted the big fish. So
Yeah.
kind of hilarious. But it's not worth doing in professional.
Yeah, definitely not. So walking a bit forward because the PRL has to charge itself. And there is a very rare glitch in this area. If you collect his item before killing him, you can't escape this area. I believe it only happens on Steam and GameCube, and it's very rare. I don't know how to trigger it on purpose. I would have shown you, but unfortunately it's not possible. If you're interested, you should look it up on YouTube. And as you can see here, switch back to the hand grenade. Additional walking speed, very important. Yeah, on this area it's definitely useful to use the Dipman glitch, but you will need the sound to orientate. Well, the armor from Ashley has a sound effect, and well, I count these, and then I'll know how I can proceed. Because if you trigger the Dipman glitch, Ashley won't become faster, so you have to wait for her. And yeah, without sound it's very difficult. So chapter 1 and 2 are finished. It's 21 minutes, holy crap, dude. So just in case you want to know how to trigger the Dipman glitch, you will need the striker, and there is an animation between holding and standing with the weapon. If you switch the weapon in between those animations, it will address the in-game memory and it will increase your whole action speed. We don't know why that happens, and we are trying to figure it out at the moment with an emulator. Shout out to Emma Wolf, who is trying it right now, I believe. And yeah, that's it. Chapter 3.1 incoming. In the past it was one of the hardest chapters in the game. Now it's still hard, but not as hard. Because the whole difficulty adjustment thing, we didn't use that before. Whoops. And you had to deal with a ton of enemies. But yeah.
And the funny thing is if you like kill too many people, they will even spawn more people.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah,
if your accuracy is very high and your kill count is very high, the game will make the game harder for you, and that sucks. So, funny thing is, if you triggered the cannon, all of the enemies will instantly disappear or die or whatever. But yeah, that's fine for me.
Wait. Follow me. Wait. Go ahead.
I hate that. Come with me.
Wait.
So, another positive side effect of the difficulty adjustment is that the hitbox from the enemies is way more tiny, and they won't turn around when they are going to attack you, which makes this area easier, but you will need a ton of RNG to escape flawlessly. Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's, yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. That was a delayed flash, I suppose.
That grenade fell out of bounds. I've seen it. I've seen it several times before, but why does it happen?
Basically, his goal there was to remain the Ditman glitch throughout all that and pass all the enemies without getting hit. But since he got hit, the Ditman got cancelled,
Yeah.
which basically meant that he had to flash to skip.
Yeah. And there's no need to reactivate the glitch, it just wastes more time. And well, I knew that would happen because the chance that you will escape is very slim, so I equipped the flash grenade beforehand. And in a segmented run, you would just equip the hand grenade you have placed on the right and just hope that you get the perfect pattern, but it's single segment, man. So Gyarados, not a big deal on Yugen Plus, you will see why. Plaga removal laser.
Mátalo.
Follow me.
So this upcoming part is really frustrating at certain time.
Well, it will look easy, but you really have to know the game inside out in order to do that room consistently every time.
Mátalo.
Unfortunately, I have no sound, so I don't know how. I don't know where the enemies are.
Follow me.
And in this room, there is an odd glitch which happens. Okay. An odd glitch. The game eats. Oh, dude. Okay, that's very bad. Ashley, come to me. Why are you not coming to me? What the fuck? Okay, that's the reason why this room is so ridiculous.
So sometimes Ashley just decides to go on her knees and be afraid.
It's fine though. So, well, I didn't explain the difficulty adjustment in this room. Usually there are two more people, two archers at the top right and top left, and they are so cruel because they will snipe your head every time and you can't flash them properly. If you kill too many enemies in this area, a lot more enemies will spawn and you don't want that. Especially no more shield enemies because you can't flash them with your flash grenades. But yeah, thanks to this difficulty adjustment strategy, we found a good way around that.
Basically, to avoid those archers at the lift when it took a lot of access to the face, that was the purpose of the lift.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll take that, it's fine. There is a reason why I take those hits, because I will trigger a useless glitch for New Game Plus in the next chapter, the Red Zealot Glitch. Okay, there's one more Zealot coming up here. I have to kill him. Okay, now I'm safe. Boo. Roundhouse kick. So I will grab this first aid spray for further insurance during the run, but I think I won't need it. You can hold me onto that in 5-4.
No dejas que escape de la...
So what is this guy doing? He's trying to chase Ashley. What an idiot. So yeah, this is really a chill out area. On new game, you're just using your semi-auto rifle and deliver them headshots, because in this area no plagas will spawn, thankfully, because of Ashley. So yeah, in this part I have to count the steps from Ashley as well, but unfortunately I can't, so I will wait here.
Well,
okay. I personally hate this chapter the most because of the I forgot the names. Novistadores.
Yes.
Were the second most hated enemies in this game, I believe, after Delago. But there is a useful trick in this game. If you look away from them and have your Dipman Glitch enabled, they won't hit you most likely. Whoops, I don't want that. Because if you look in their eyes, they will use their Quicktime event attack, which is undodgeable even with the Dipman Glitch. And if you look away from them, they won't use it. That's very good.
It's even better if you take damage just from a regular hit than
Yes,
the Quicktime event. So
definitely. So I will use the sewers out of bounds if I can use it. I have to wait here, dude. That's very unfortunate. Okay, I will re-trigger it. I will re-trigger it here.
you can't really do anything about that.
Just for you.
The pathing on these insects is quite random. So
Ah, dude. Yes, got it.
that's a cool little trick. Doesn't save much time, but
Yeah, it only saves time in segmented runs to get the perfect blade pattern here. I have to wait here. All right. All right. I'm always scared at this part. I don't die here. Well, I was in world record pace once and I died here. I can remember that because I was too nervous. So I throw a flash grenade here to prevent that cutscene. In new game you won't throw it because you'll need your resources. But yeah, in New Game Plus it's definitely worth it. Alright, the next room is very interesting. There is another glitch I mentioned earlier, the red Zealot Glitch, which is only useful in new game runs. I'll try to use it here. It's a little bit more difficult because the angle is... Yeah, well, the angle is the same, but I orientate with Leon's hair, and I can't see it properly because of his head, but oops, wrong item. I will flash him first.
Mátalo.
Okay, that should do it. Yes. So, usually this guy runs up there and you have to kill him with the PRL. But if you use the Red Zealot Glitch, you will take advantage of his uninvincibility during the cutscene. And that is so good in New Game runs because it's very hard to kill him if he's up there in the New Game run. In New Game Plus it's easy all the time, no problem. But in New Game it's just hell if he's up there and you mess up several headshots, you can kiss your run goodbye. Alright, difficulty should be low enough now. Yeah, because of the low difficulty this guy didn't run at me, so I had to kill him. He would have most likely grabbed me. Oh well. Too fast for you guys. Too fast for you. No drops here, that's good.
you will lose like a second or two if those Zealots there drop something, like
Yeah.
ammo or anything. And you have to pick it up because you can't loot the chest otherwise.
Yes. So, if you played the GameCube version, and some people might ask that in the chat already, why is he not using the TMP glitch? Because Capcom was stupid. They fixed only the TMP glitch in the upcoming versions. In the GameCube version, you can use the TMP glitch to basically, you skip the garden maze, which saves like 2-3 minutes, I don't know. But on the upcoming versions after the GameCube, you can't use the TMP glitch anymore. Which doesn't matter to us anyway, because this area is not hard at all. These Franker Z's are very stupid and won't hit you in most cases. I've seen plenty of runs where these are going to hit you because they are going to block you. When 3 dogs are going to run against you simultaneously, you won't have much space, and one of them is going to hit you, which is so painful. Especially in my case, because if I get one more hit, I have to heal myself. So yeah, please be good to me, Franker Z.
as you
Yeah.
can see,
Yes.
these dogs they aren't much of a threat.
So we don't care about the missing TMP glitch because this part is easy anyway. Alright. Let's see if I get good RNG. Alright, yep. Well, the first part went well. Open the door, open the door, open. Oh!
Rip.
Okay, rip Ditman glitch.
Oh, nice, you got a double.
Yes, you will get that all the time if that happens. That's secured. But yeah, I wanted to maintain the Ditman glitchy whole area, and if that happens, there's no way I can do that. So this is the chapter where I benefit from Ashley's armor, and unfortunately I don't have any sound here, so work, please work. Okay. So this area is hard now without sound.
Oh, but nice.
Yeah, okay. I just try to look at her to see where she's at, and that's enough, I hope. I missed. That's a problem without sound, actually. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Very bad, but fair enough.
I can get out.
Difficulty is low already, so I don't have to shoot myself again.
So this is the only part of the game where you play as Ashley yourself, and they basically solve puzzles, and yeah, you don't have any form of combat, so you really have to avoid every enemy here.
Mátalo.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Don't miscalculate there,
Yeah,
or else you have to restart the area. So many people are already asking, I guess, what is my PB? It is 128.38, which is the world record for the PAL version. NTSC world record is slightly lower. Shout out to Audi, who is watching right now. And maybe you've seen Ashley flexing in the inventory. So now you will see the reason why I chose the Special 2 outfit. It will speak for itself. Well, I will show you the difference. I will dodge the first Quicktime event to see how this pays off. So she falls down, she has to climb up again. That wastes time. I'll do this instead. Way less recovery, way better.
And that's only possible with the Special 2 outfit.
Yes.
So
You unlock that if you play through Pro mode and separate ways. And this outfit is not available on GameCube, just like the PRL.
So that's why this category, New Game Plus, isn't really relevant for GameCube, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, as you guys might know, there are tons of world records or tons of categories where you can get world records in. Yeah. I don't know how many world records there are in Resident Evil 4, over 50 I believe, if you don't count Mercenaries in, which is banned in Germany by the way, and I am from Germany and that sucks. Alright, 4-1, the longest chapter in the game. The shortest chapter in the game was 3-3, by the way. Especially if you use the TMP glitch on GameCube. It's like 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute, I believe. Okay, lava hall. Let's get the last key item. Okay, it's actually quite important that you only kill a few enemies, because every enemy you will kill too will higher the difficulty. If you fire too soon, the PRL won't hit anything because the hitboxes appear later, just like in the night boss fight later in this chapter. You will have this problem more often in the game, that the hurt boxes or the hitboxes from the enemies appear later than they should. Ah yeah, and just look at my health bar. I don't know what happened between Leon and Ashley, but my health is back at full again and I didn't do anything. So, you'll get the idea. Yeah, that's a good time to read donations, if we would have any. Not much to say about this game. I hope you like the run so far.
This part is pretty boring.
Yeah, this part is pretty damn boring. The whole 4-1 is boring as fuck. At the end of 4-1 there's a tiny glitch called the QTE skip.
Wait.
But yeah, it takes a while. This chapter is about 10 minutes long. So on GameCube we don't have to do this part as well, because you have the TMP. You will ask how this works. The TMP with the stock basically allows you to shoot through walls and doors, and yeah, if you have doors with locks at the other side, you can shoot them from the other side, which grants you to skip these parts, which really comes in handy. Alright, we talked about QTEs, dodging them and not dodging them. Here's a good example of not dodging them as well. An example here. One huge backflip, that's way too much for me, so I rather take a hit instead.
This is not done on new game, the category new game, just because you really need to save your health. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on New Game Plus you can just regenerate your health here, so yeah, all good. On New Game you will use a combination of the semi-auto rifle and the flash grenades. Come on, invincible wall. So because I used the flash grenade in 3-1, I'll pick it up here. Because I might need it in the later chapters like 5-2.
So now up ahead is a really annoying part, which can go either way, good or bad.
Pretty
but
good. Yes.
You will see it here.
Yeah. Novistador is at its finest, but okay. It's fine. Alright.
So why he aimed at the left there is because he wanted to like get everything in one shot.
Yeah, but yeah, this time I failed a little bit.
Apparently, one of the levers still remain.
It's fine though, not much of a time loss. Okay, Dipman Glitch can be activated here. It would, if I would have activated it sooner, it would have been cancelled by that cutscene. So right here, I'll try to shoot the wooden blocks, and it looks like that I got all 3 of them. Maybe, okay, yeah, that happens sometimes.
It's really hard to align that shot perfectly.
I hope I got it. I really hope that I got it, but I should.
Rip.
What? That never happened before. Okay, I got it. What?
Is it at the bottom?
No, that can't be. What the hell? That never happened in my life. Holy crap, I'm mad. That usually works. Dude. Oh, dude. I'm losing my composure here. Yeah, it should work. Yeah, it will work now. Yeah.
So this is how it should have gone.
Holy fuck.
So you want to remain the deep language here. Sometimes you can get shot by the archers here, which kind of ruins the time.
Oh
Ooh, that
god.
was really close.
Alright. Perfect space. So need to wait until the PRLs charge up. Alright. There's a little bar on that green circle, and if the first part of the bar is charged up, you can shoot with the PRL. And that Quicktime event is always XA, always. So you just have to mash it. I'll need it for further insurance during chapter 5.
I believe it's only on the GameCube version where you can't like simultaneously push the quick events.
Yes, yes.
So it's really easy on Xbox, PC, but on GameCube you really have to look at a quick event and follow it accordingly.
You mean you will die if you...
Yeah.
And that only happens in the NTSC Japan version.
It does?
Yes, NTSC Japan. AM can tell. But on the PAL versions, you don't die if you misclick them, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, QTE skip incoming. Got the first one, the second one might be harder. Okay, got both of them.
That's a cool little trick, saves a few seconds,
Yeah.
but it's harder than it looks.
I orientate myself by the blink of that Quicktime event. If it blinks 3 times, I press RT and then disorientate the AI so it will miss me. The reason why I do this is that I want to maintain the Dipman glitch as long as possible. And if I trigger the Quicktime events during the Dipman glitch, it will get cancelled immediately, just like kicking up doors, taking damage and stuff. So, in the next chapter there is a glitch incoming which is so worthless on New Game Plus, but I will show it you anyway. The Giant Skip, El Gigante Skip, Lava Hole Skip. We don't have an official name for it, I believe. So on the NTSC GameCube version you can't destroy the upcoming boulder with a rocket launcher, so you have to grab the dynamite item in order to proceed, and that wastes time. That's why the NTSC GameCube runners are using a different glitch. I haven't mastered it because there's no need to learn it. You can go out of bounds and go to this area immediately. You might have to look it up on YouTube or watch NTSC GameCube runs. And right here I'm going to skip the mini boss fight. I activate the Dipman glitch once and you see I go up the rail. And before it fully recovers I return. And it will push me the exact same amount again, but from where it currently is. Which means that it will push me through the wall. And yeah, that's fucking huge for new game runs because you don't have to buy a second rocket launcher for it. And it will save a hilarious amount of time. In New Game Plus it's worthless because you should kill them with the rocket launcher. Okay, this is the last Novistados part and the most annoying one. Yeah. Okay, I'll be a little bit risky here to save a little bit more time. Look away. Okay, got it. If you look away, the Quicktime events won't come, which is pretty good. Oh god, are you kidding? This game is fucking around with me today. Holy shit.
You can do this room safe or unsafe. You can actually get through this room by just killing those in one cave. But if you really want to make sure you can pass this room, you kill everything. The PRL can literally one-shot everything, so...
Yeah, in a segmented run you can get through them without even killing one enemy.
Oh.
You just equip the striker, do the Dipman glitch, equip the hand grenade, and then you go all the way, but you have to reset plenty of times. And thanks to the Dipman glitch I can go through that part without using the switch, which is pretty neat. And yeah, and in my humble opinion, the most boring chapter is coming up, 4-3. Yeah, you will see why.
¡Un forastero!
Just killing these to remain safe. A lot of speedrunners will know the Salvador at the top can kill you if you are not cautious.
Yeah, the chainsaw guys basically one-shot you if they get a hold on you, so...
Yeah, a lot of runs die because of that. dude. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty hard without sound. The charging sound of the PRL is very essential to me. Okay, now it's like chilling time here.
Yeah, this. How long does this go on for? Like
3 minutes? 2 minutes? I don't know. I haven't counted it. This is a good time to go to the toilet if you need to. After one certain part. There are 2 parts in the game where you can go to the toilet. 5-3 after the Crowser Quicktime events, and yeah, this part after you kill most of the enemies.
So there's actually a delay on that lever right there, so you can't shoot it immediately. You
Yeah.
have to wait a bit.
So I just waited a little bit so I don't kill all enemies, which doesn't higher the difficulty that much. So yeah, that's the part where you can go to the toilet.
You do the animation, you know. Whenever you get the, you have to show the animation on the Chicago typewriter.
I will do that in
later.
5-2.
When you have time.
Yeah. Shout out to Snow. That faggot. Just kidding, dude. Yeah, shout out to the whole Resident Evil competitive players group on Facebook. Yeah, cool bunch of guys. Shout out to JDB, which will do a Resident Evil 4 New Game Pro run at SGDQ. If you die here, you have to redo the whole part. So
Yes.
please don't die here.
This is like an insane time loss if you die here.
Yeah.
So,
So, Easter egg here. Here's money, invisible money. Yeah, that's all. Just stupid. You won't need it even during a new game run. It's just pointless to grab it. But yeah, that's, well, hidden money. So 4-4, very interesting chapter, but only because of the Salazar flow glitch. I will show one more useless glitch for New Game Plus in the Salazar area, which is essential in the New Game speedrun. So these 2 shots are for this guy, so he will point at me and not just standing there. Okay. This is just repetitive. Ah, that's money. Not too bad. Okay, no drops here. Yeah, because I have higher ground than the enemies, they won't hit me during during Ditman. And look at the animation now. Leon is stronger than Stone. So this part is very, very, very easy on New Game Plus. It's, well, I wouldn't say it's hard on New Game, but there is a strict strategy behind that, and if you can't pull that off, this room can be quite frustrating. It destroyed my sub 150 last year.
Basically, this elevator that he is on right now, you have to line up perfectly with the shotgun striker on New Game. And if you fail to do that, the elevator will stop if there are too many Zealots on the platform. So
If there are more than one guy on the platform, or more than one red zealot on the platform, the elevator will stop. Unfortunately, I don't have sound here again, so I won't hear when they spawn. So I'll try to look properly. Yeah, exactly that happens. If you don't have sound, this is very difficult. Yeah. Can't control it pretty much.
that should be it.
Alright. So, Salazar Flow Glitch incoming. I hope I will get that first try. I should.
A lot of people think this is the hardest glitch in the game, so... But I mean, if you have a...
That's debatable.
Yeah, if you have a good strategy, like Sunblade, I
Yeah.
think you're very consistent on this.
Yeah, if you have the strategy that we are doing, then this glitch is pretty easy. But I won't talk too much. Let's focus. If you are too hasty, you will fuck it up. Let's skip him. Whoa, what? Goddamn. Why? Okay, got it.
So this is a really pixel perfect trick.
So this is for New Game. You can still grab his money. You won't need it in New Game Plus. But yeah, I just skipped Salazar with that trick. You will need the Dipman glitch in order to pull it off. And it saves you time and a rocket launcher in a New Game run, so it's pretty damn important that you pull this off. Yeah, and you can still get his money, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
So another big out-of-bound glitch is incoming next.
And this also saves a ton of time.
Yeah,
so
like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes.
And for this, you also need Ditman, right?
No, actually not, but the setup is different if you don't use Ditman. You can pull this glitch off without Ditman, but it's harder.
And also you can float through the map on this trick as well, if you do it wrong.
That's the island float glitch. I have to get higher ground here. Got it. This run will probably result in a 133, which is okay if you consider that I did a lot of tricks which are wasting time, and the fact that I don't have sound here. So yeah, estimate is 135. jump scare. So I will abuse the Dipman glitch in the next room as well to not kill the guys behind the garage. Well, what is it called? Garage door skip? I don't know.
Yeah.
Without sound, it's quite stupid as well. Yeah, okay.
Basically, this glitch also requires Ditman to be
Yes.
performed, so...
In the regular playthrough, you have to kill all of the enemies, so there won't be a guy around who will close the door. But because of the Dipman glitch, you auto fast for them. And if you time it correctly, you can go through the door in the first cycle. So, yeah, these enemies are not a threat at all. Their attacks have a lot of recovery frames, so you can pass by after they attacked. Like that. All good. Alright.
So you want to get the archer here blinded by the flash. Otherwise, he
Dude.
might hit you.
God, I'm bad. Well, there's a strategy where you don't have to throw a flash grenade. But I fucked up the alternative strategy anyway, so... The timing here and the spacing has to be perfect. For a second I thought that I would hit the door and blast myself. Thankfully I didn't.
So this section is like all about collecting key cards. Kind of boring, but you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was close.
What? How dare you? I love the recovery frames from their attacks. So stupid.
So now we got Ashley again, rescued.
And this part can be a pain in the ass as well.
Yes.
Please don't. Ah, dude. Yeah. During the kick animation, you're completely invincible. And unfortunately, the guy in front of the shield guy ran forward a little bit, so my plan was to kick him and kick the shield guy simultaneously, but that was not possible because there was too much space between them. And I have to say that never happened before. But yeah. Dude.
Wait, follow me.
So if you use the wait follow me command multiple times, the Iron Maidens and the Regeneradores will rush more forward. Okay. And so you don't have to wait before you flash the enemy. Because if you flash it too soon, it will recover in time and then will grab you, and you don't want that.
Basically, if you do the wait follow command, the enemies will hear you
Yes.
further away.
Yeah.
So it can be good to like bait enemies.
So I don't have to cancel this cutscene because the time it will need to recover will be wasted within the cutscene as well. So I rather not skip it because of the flash because of the flash sequence. It won't wear off within the cutscene. So, dude. I believe. Okay, no. That's good. So wait, follow me command incoming here again.
Wait, follow me.
So because of my wait, follow me command, the Regeneradores opened the door for me.
Wait.
Ashler will become more useful here, so I don't have to open the door again. Thank you.
Follow me.
So, and the game is programmed that if you run, Ashley will also run. And that saves like
Follow me.
a quarter second here because Ashley runs to the switch instead of just walking because I ran against the gate. Alright, difficulty adjustment time.
Leave it to me, Leon.
I will waste as much ammo as possible to lower the difficulty to make the game a little bit easier, especially for the later chapters like 5-4, which is the hardest chapter in the game. Okay, that's enough, I guess. I will show you this stupid AI. Just look.
Basically, the enemies penetrating into you, but you're on a higher ground, so
Yeah,
I leave them further away. So yeah.
that's good actually. I want to demonstrate something else. The knife strat for Krauser. You will do the same in New Game. Okay, Soda Yoda asked for it. I will deliver it. I don't care. It
So
won't waste time.
This animation that is going to perform is only doable with this weapon
I'm
that
leaving
has
it
right
to
now.
you.
Yes.
So
I will do that once I re-enter the truck again. I need a little bit of luck here. Yes, thank you. So the difficulty was so low that the hitbox from the eggs was so tiny that I was able to run around him. Okay, that's okay actually.
Help me, Leon.
Just fooling around. Plaga spawn. Just die. Thank you. Alright. So, if I try to reload with the Chicago typewriter, he would just move his head in a fancy way. But there's another animation which we are going to do next time. And that's the snow special, I believe. Shout out to him. I want to go out on style. Okay. So the longest cutscene in the game, basically, because you can't skip it, will appear. And whoops, I have to switch to the hand grenade. The Krauser Quicktime event. Unfortunately, you cannot skip this cutscene with any methods. You can't even skip to the Quicktime events, unfortunately. Fortunately, they fix it in Resident Evil 5. Yeah. But yeah, this cutscene is just hella long. If you have subtitles on, the game will load a little bit longer on older versions. So, an advice here, if you play GameCube, PlayStation 2 or Wii, play on English, so the subtitles won't load.
You're the one who kidnapped Ashley. You got John quick, as expected. After all, you and I both know where we come from.
So I'm just mashing X and A, and if that doesn't work, I just mash RT and LT.
There are only 2 combinations of this Quicktime event in the game, so it's really easy to
Yeah.
get in,
Ashley out of this.
it's basically just smashing buttons.
Trusted me, like you.
Like you, I'm American. But I'm German, you. Got her involved just for that.
Just for that?
I can't do that by heart, because if you play segmented runs, you have to do this part over and over again, because this is one of the most RNG heavy parts in the game. All for Umbrella's sake.
All for Umbrella's sake. Umbrella? Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade.
So this is a good time to go to the toilet again. It takes about a minute before you can do something.
Bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
You knew each other?
More or less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
Maybe some other time. Alright. Another glitch is coming up, which is, yeah, well, pretty new. The laser Quicktime event skip. If you fail it, you will die. Alright, got it. If you switch the weapon at the exact moment, you can clip through the lasers. We don't know why that happens. Every weapon has its different timing. So if you go in with a striker and then switch the weapon, it has a different timing than going in with the grenade and then switching to the striker. So be aware of that and practice. Just practice it for 10 minutes and you should get it. It's almost unfailable. Okay, U3 is coming up. RNG heavy enemy.
This is a really fast-paced boss fight as well. You really need
Yeah.
to be quick on the turns. Yeah.
Alright. So people behind me are already complaining that I'm cheating. Because I'm using the Ditman glitch, which is obviously a cheat.
AK speed hack.
Nah, that's just an in-game glitch and it's totally legit in a speedrun. So I will hit myself in the next area to ensure that the difficulty is low enough to demonstrate you knife-only Krauser. Because people who are usually watching my streams like that. So alright. So I blasted the door up from the other side, so I don't have to walk around. Alright. Oops. So we want to finish him in style. In New Game Plus, you're just using 2 rockets. It's a little bit faster than using the knife.
This is done the exact same way on New Game as well.
Yes,
One
correct.
rocket and then knife.
Like I already mentioned, the price for the rocket launcher is pretty cheap, so you just collect the treasures and the money, and then you can buy rocket launchers all day. So the boss fights, except Del Lago, are pretty easy. For Mendez, the big cheese in chapter 2-3, you're just using 4 incendiary grenades because he's weak to fire. Way too fast for you guys. Sonic, where you at? Alright, another tiny glitch is incoming, which saves 2 seconds. You will get the idea. I don't have to explain it. Good. So I will skip the blinded animation from Krauser. So I already guarded and then he threw a flash grenade, but I didn't guard a second time. So I saved a little bit of time here. Small time saver. But that's the game is all about. Finishing the game under 2 hours is pretty easy, yes, but you have to consider all this tiny time savers and yeah. So I have to wait a little bit here because the hurt box is coming up later.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oops.
Also, if Krauser uses his TMP in the
Yes.
beginning of the fight, you can basically run against the wall and you will be immune to bullets. So
Yes, correct. He just misses you all day, and we don't know why. I don't know why I picked the incendiary grenade. Now I remember why. If I play New Game Plus and if I'm in a good pace, and the difficulty is pretty low, Krauser is just walking at you, and there is a huge chance that you miss him with the PRL because he's too slow. So you burn him before that and then deliver a light shot with the PRL, and that will kill him. So I will knife this guy for you. There is an easy knife pattern. I hope I don't need sound for that. I can't remember. You only do that on New Game. Prepare for your death, Leon. Yes.
Nice.
That's harder than it looks, but it's not too hard.
You basically have to time each knife attack. You can't just spam it.
Yes, if you are too fast, you will knife him during his recovery frames and he won't be stunned. So watch out for that. That can wreck runs if you are too careless. Okay, basically the final chapter. I don't count 6-1 in. And you will see why. Okay, this chapter is just hell. It's RNG hell. That's one reason. Woo. So yeah, Leon has to recover more. Alright, fair enough. I'll take that. Oh what? No, that's not good actually.
That's also complete RNG. That helicopter you see there is friendly helicopter who just shoots all the zombies. But sometimes he can actually hit you.
Yes.
Which is kind of sad.
Good RNG. I provoked it here. I needed good RNG in this place. Alright. Had to flash that guy. Yeah, that guy doesn't hit you. If you go to the left, he won't hit you. I tested it so many times. Alright. Yeah, fair enough. That was pretty well. It was definitely not perfect, but I'll take that. So we are almost finished, don't worry. Fucking fly. Dude, now I remember, in every marathon, and I had those fucking flies. Dude. Why?
It's a curse.
Yeah. So there's one more glitch left, and I'm very proud that this glitch made it to 9 gig in the past. Yeah, I won't spoil you. You will know it. Alright, basically the final room in the game. Okay, the difficulty got higher again.
So right here, to save time, you really want to beat me throughout this whole chapter. It's really hard, but if you manage to not get hit, you will save a lot of time here.
Yes, definitely. And you have to go behind his back, so he will turn around and will is like, oh my god, what?
Okay.
If you don't do that, he will attack you right away. No, you don't. Okay. That's okay, just one hit. Alright, just fake both of these out. If one of those guys are going to hit me. Which is not going to happen, I hope.
Wait, follow me.
Just wait, follow me command to provoke this guy. And I can hear the bad pattern, so I have to wait a bit, so Ashley will be right behind me. If you are cancelling the cutscene right away, Ashley will fall behind and the guy will grab her and you have to reset the room. So you just wait a bit until she's behind that door in the cutscene and then you press select to cancel. Okay.
So this is the final boss fight.
Final boss, serious time.
Very
Oh my
hard boss
god.
to begin to us.
Yay! Alright. It will be 133, 30, something like that. Just as planned. Okay. You can actually use Dipman here on 360, it's faster. Woo. Okay, the final glitch. The best glitch in the
Yeah,
game.
the best glitch.
Okay, watch closely. Sonic, where are you at?
Hang on, sweetheart.
Woo! Alright, we're finished. Just a few more stunts. Prepare for the button. Woo!
So if you hold both triggers, you will automatically do like a flip. So
Yes. Time. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Resident Evil 4 New Game Plus. I hope you enjoyed this exhibition. I tried to focus more on the commentary and the fancy stuff during the game. That's why this time is, well, if this would have been a real attempt, this time would have been so garbage. My PB is 128 something, I don't know anymore. Let's see.